Straight up to my face, tryna play it safe. Vibes switch like night and day. I can see it like right away. I came up, you changed up. I caught that whole play. Since then, it's never been the same. They wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, it was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, like, no. I finesse down Western Road, like, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside E. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. Turn the 02 into the 03, y'all. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan.
Welcome. Where are we at here? I cannot hear myself. Welcome, courtside. Brian Stanley with you once again. This time on the mic for your Mission Prep Royals. We are in the main event for day 2. The Salesian Pride versus your Mission Prep Royals. The Pride come in at a 5-1 record on a 4-game winning streak. Your Royals 7-0, riding a 7-game win streak, a 10-game home win streak going back to last season. And it's going to be a great matchup. The winner of this one advances to the semifinals. And in the semifinals, they will face the Bishop Montgomery Knights. And here are some scores from around the day here at the Christmas Classic for you. We'll knock a couple of scores out. Taft beat up on San Marcos 76-51. Capital Christian picked up a win over Bellarmine 56-40. Lehigh from Alabama picked up the win over the Bakersfield Christian Eagles 71-67 in a close one. Rancho Verde knocked off Clovis North in a battle of the Stallions, with the Mustangs beating up on the Broncos 59-38. Bishop Montgomery was in a tight one with Pacifica Christian and held off the Tritons, excuse me, for the win, 56-54. Bullard Knights knocked off Indio 49-40. And St. Joseph breezed past Mission Hills to get into the semifinals, 91-53. So our semifinals look like this so far. At 6 o'clock tomorrow, St. Joseph will face Rancho Verde. And the winner of this contest will face Bishop Montgomery at 7:30. The loser will face Pacifica Christian at 1:30 All games broadcast live right here on Prep Sports Network. Appreciate you joining us on PrepSportsNetworks.com or our YouTube channel at Prep Sports Networks, the official home of your Mission Prep Royals. And we are getting ready to kick off here. We will start with prayer, anthem, and introductions of both squads to kick this matchup off. And doing our introductions will be public address announcer Wes Shepard.
Good evening. Welcome to Mission Prep's Christmas Classic Game 16. Tonight's match is between our Royals and the Salesian Pride from Richmond, California. Now, would you please stand for our pregame prayer? We pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask that you bless these athletes, keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Please remain standing, remove your hats, and turn your attention to the Stars and Stripes as we honor America with our national anthem. And now, here are your starting lineups. For the Salesian Pride, wearing number 0, playing forward, DeAndre Petit. Wearing number 1, playing guard, Alvin Loving. Wearing number 12, playing guard, Amani Johnson. Wearing number 24, playing forward, Emerson Jones. Wearing number 30, playing guard, Aaron Claytor. They are led by Coach Bill Mellis and assistant coaches Ed Foster, Justin Brown, Andre Clark, Mario Dunn, and Dylan Wilson. And now, here come your Mission Prep Royals! Wearing number 4, playing center, Luke Jacobson. Wearing number 5, playing guard, Lyndon Smith. Wearing number 10, playing forward, Wyatt Moore. Wearing number 20, playing guard, Jaden 23, playing forward, J.J. Howard. The Royals are led by Coach Terrence Harris, assistant coaches Kevin Hitchens, Russ Rivera, Tom Donovan, and Randy Reeder. Our officials this evening are Brian Barr, Chuck Hare, Monty Harshner. And now, it's game time!
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife off life with that lean. Hope you say it, say wanna see my knee. The whole shit got deserved. He got 3.
Welcome courtside. I'm Brian Stanley joining you. We're about to tip off here at the Christmas Classic 2022 edition in center court. Luke Jacobson knocks it to Wyatt Mulhard. And the tip with Emerson Jones. We'll start off with the ball pass inside to the right elbow. Jay Boog from Luke Jacobson back to Jay Boog. J.J. Howard pulls back three-pointer. Off target, off the left side, and we have a shoe on the court. And Salesian with the ball, looking for their first points of the contest on their first possession of this main event, day 2. Petit. Johnson kicks it back to Jones. And Jones drives in from the left side for the deuce. Cracking the goose egg open for the Pride. Howard into the corner to Mulhard. To Jaden Ozil. LJ Luke Jacobson. And driving in is Landon Smith against a 6'3" Alvin Love. As they kick it back out to Howard. Three-pointer. A little off from Wyatt Mulhard, bouncing high on the ricochet into the hands of Salesian, and the block by Howard on Johnson. Howard going coast to coast in the lane, getting called for the charge.
Number 23, J.J. Howard.
And Howard called for the charging foul. Offensive foul, gives the ball to Salesian. Aaron Claytor. They move it around, Loving to Johnson. Everybody getting a touch on the ball during this possession. Claytor backing up against Smith. Three-pointer no good for Petit. Howard grabbing the rebound, bringing it across the timeline for the Royals. 2 minutes gone, Royals scoreless. Howard changes that quickly. As the words are spoken, Howard changes the destiny of those words spoken. 2-2 our score, 5:45 on the clock. Loving to Petit, moving the ball around into the hands of Claytor. Gets a screen. Pass inside. Layup no good for Johnson at the left block. And the travel called on Johnson. It's going to be Royals ball with 5:28 on the game clock here in the first frame. Royals looking to go 8-0 to open the season. 2-0 in the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. Salesian looking to go 2-0 in the Christmas Classic, extending their win streak to 5 games. As Jaden Ozil misses a shot from the left side. Rebound pulled in by Salesian. Loving, guarded by Mulhard. Drives in, finds the seam. Howard climbs the ladder, pulls the rebound down, and it's him and Jay Boog against 3. And Howard to the rim, gets the bucket, and collects the foul. Going to the line for the and one, giving the Royals the first lead of the contest.
Foul number 30, Claytor.
Aaron Claytor collects that foul for himself. Howard misses the and one. Rebound. Grabbed by Jaden Nozil. Half the squad was back at the other end of the court, ready to play defense. They reset the offense. Landon Smith now in control. Gets it from LJ. Luke Jacobson, Jaden Nozil now. Back up top to Howard. Howard finds the wide open man in the corner. Mallhard comes up just a little short. Rebound to Nozil. And Nozil fouled on the put up. Amani Johnson gives Salesian their second foul. 2 for Salesian, 1 for Mission Prep. 4-2 is our score, 4:21 on the clock. And Nozil finds the scoreboard for the first time with a single digit. 5-2 is our score. Royals up by 3 now. Second shot following the foul by Johnson, missing by Nozil. Nozil 1 of 2 at the line now. Claytor to Loving, moving it around. Petit into the hands of Jones. Jones gets past his defender but does not make the shot. Landon Smith called for the foul. A little miscommunication about who that foul was initially on. First one made by Emerson Jones. Jones with all the points for Salesian here. Misses the second right into the hands of Jacobson. Nozil drives the sideline. Down to the baseline at the low block. Can't get a shot off cleanly. And the rebound to Petit, who quickly drives the ball into the inside the arc. Back out to Jones. To Claytor into the corner. Three-pointer up and no good on Goodwin. And Howard takes it across the country for another deuce. 7-3 our score. Royals lead by 4 in this contest. Jude Callahan, Roman Benedetti getting ready to check in. Goodwin inside the lane, puts it up, straight away, can't get a clean shot as it goes to the side, out of bounds. Royals ball. Aaron Claytor to the bench as Isaiah Davis checks in. Mallhard and Smith go to the bench as Callahan and Benedetti check in for the Royals. Turnover on the pass from Callahan. Salesian knocked back with the ball, 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Goodwin blocked by Benedetti as he tries to Euro step through the lane. And Jones knocks the possession away from the Royals. Looking for some moisture on the floor. Substitution as Amani Johnson checks in for DeAndre Petit. Salesian's ball. Davis in the corner, three-pointer comes up short, out of the hands of Jacobson. Off of Jones. Royals ball. David Andrade checks in. Wyatt Mallhard checks in. Luke Jacobson takes a breather. Jaden Nozil takes a breather. And bounce to Howard, double team. The steal from Callahan and the missed shot following the possession change by Wheeler, who came up with a quick steal on Jude Callahan. The backdoor pickpocket. Wheeler at the line shooting two after being fouled by Mulhard. Royals with 3 fouls now, and Jalen Wheeler grabs a single-digit point. 2:34, first frame. Wheeler makes the second, 2 for 2 at the line for Wheeler. 5-2 or 7-5 is our score. Royals lead by 2. Andrade shaking off the defense. And Terrence Harris trying to get the timeout before the foul, or before the whistle. 5-second possession whistle. Three-pointer no good for Johnson. Callahan to Howard between the circles. Approaching the 2-minute mark left here in the first quarter. 7-5 is our score. Royals lead by 2. Benedetti sends a three-pointer up off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound to Salesian. And Salesian bringing it back across court. Travel. Not able to hold the possession is Evan Goodwin. Called for the travel. 147 on the possession change. Arrow hasn't changed, but Royals now in control of the ball. Callahan and Howard change positions with the ball. Howard gets a screen from Benedetti into the lane, finds Andrade wide open. Andrade lays it up and in. Andrade on the board. Andrade with his first points of the season. 15 in his career. 9-5 our score, 1:06 on the clock.
Roman, you said it. David, corner. No. Hey, David, you said corner.
Ball handling foul called on Salesian. Mission prep ball. Timeout taken by Terrence Harris. He wants a 30. We're going to take the 30-second with him. Mission Prep basketball presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo.
Calif is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
We're rocking out here, courtside. Mission Prep basketball leads 9-5, 55.2 seconds remain in the first quarter. Shout out to Mike Susink chiming in on the chat, tuning in to the broadcast. Always great to have Mr. Susink involved. J.J. Howard with the ball coming out of timeout for the Royals. Andrade in the corner. Called for double dribble. Not sure about that call, but okay. Coach Harris not happy at the moment with his squad. Showing a little frustration. Royals still lead 9-5. 7 seconds separate the game clock and the shot clock. Foul called on Jude Callahan.
On number 3, Jude Callahan.
4 team fouls for Mission Prep here, 2 for Salesian Pride. Fresh shot clock now, so the shot clock gone dark, 30 seconds on the game clock. Claytor passes it into Petit, back to Claytor, guarded by Mulhard. He has 15 seconds to work with the ball now. Time's running thin. Pressure's coming from the Royals. Man defense. Gonna shut him down. 5 seconds on the game clock. Still by Mission Prep. Callahan the other way. And Callahan hard into the backboard. Comes up smiling. A great way for the Royals to end the first quarter, showing determination. Our score is 9-5. Royals lead Salesian Pride after 1 quarter of play. We'll be right back.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas. Or take $2,000 off every new Passport and Pilot. Or $3,000 off select new Ridgelines.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Trade in your gas guzzler and get $1,000 over Blue Book from the start.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Basketball, 1 quarter underway and in the books. The winner of this advances to the semifinals to face Bishop Montgomery. We still have 3 quarters to decide a winner. The Royals lead the Pride 9-5. And this is game 8 on day 2, or game 16 of the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. On the court to start the second quarter for the Royals is Smith, as the players fight for the ball. And we have a jump ball on the court. Possession arrow goes to the Pride, so the Pride will pick up the ball on the jump. They will be inbounding. The next jump ball will go to the Royals. Into the corner. Baseline drive, no good as it's mixed up. Benedetti comes down with the ball as they push it forward to LJ. Moving it around, Benedetti, Smith. Into the corner to Mulhart, who brings it back out into the key. Pushes across into the right corner. Jacobson misses on the 3-pointer, and quick transition with the whistle for Johnson. Roman Benedetti called for the hand check.
Amani Johnson at the line shooting 2.
Amani Johnson at the line to shoot 2 at the hand check from Roman Benedetti to the gut, as the referee called it. Johnson makes the first. Jalen Wheeler goes to the bench for the Pride. And that cuts the lead down to 2 for the Royals off 2 free throws from Johnson. The Pride with 5 points from the free throw line. A bad pass knocked out of bounds by DeAndre Petit. Possession stays with the Royals. 23 on the shot clock, 7:06 on the game clock. Second quarter coming up is our halftime show, presented by Sunset Honda. Stay tuned for that. Tying it up into the corner is Landon Smith. And Isaiah Davis. And Landon Smith gets called for that foul in the tie-up. Smith now with 2. Royals with 16 fouls. The Pride with 2. And Smith goes to the bench as Howard checks back in. On the court for the Royals, Benedetti, Mulhart, Nozil, Jacobson, and Howard. Pull-up jumper for Claytor, no good. And over the back called by Jones.
Number 24,
That's the third foul for the Pride in this one. Total 9 fouls in this game so far. 6-3. Royals lead with 6 fouls. Royals also lead in the scorebook, 9-7. Under 6:30 on the clock. Second quarter. Noziel kicks it out to Howard up top. Howard pulls up at the right elbow with the jumper. And Howard with 8 points. He set a season high 33 in the opener of the Christmas Classic. And a missed shot for Johnson. Possession stays with the Pride, with Petit getting the rebound and the bucket. 11-9, 2 points separate these two squads. Tight ball game so far.
Just blow him up with his shoulder. That's not legal guarding position.
Alvin Loving coming in for Isaiah Davis. Howard inbounds to Noziel, to Benedetti, back to Howard, who comes up top. Noziel drives the baseline, spins at the low block, misses, but gets his own rebound, puts up the second chance points, no good. Rebound chased down by Jones, and Jones slows it up, waiting for a squad to catch up to him, as Benedetti was on the coverage. Jumper, left elbow, good for Alvin Loving. We are now tied 11-11. Three minutes gone here in the second quarter. 11-11 is our score. 21 on the shot clock for the Royals. Howard almost gets the ball knocked away by Jones. Little footwork. Howard sends a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound by Loving. Loving kicks it forward to Claytor. And gets it to, and passes it off to Petit, who gets it up and in. Give the assist to Claytor. Jude Callahan getting ready to check back in. Noziel tied up in the lane. Brings the whistle. And here's the call. Blocking foul on DeAndre Petit. 4:20 on the clock. 13-11 is our score now. Noziel with 2 points. He's 2 for 3 at the free throw line. Xander Jimenez checks in, and so does Isaiah Davis, as Amani Johnson and Aaron Claytor take a breather. Again, 4:20 on the clock. 13-12 is our score. A free throw here from Noziel. Does make it and ties it up, as I was saying it. Noziel 3 for 4. Maddox Contreras checks in. Jude Callahan checks in. Noziel and Benedetti take a breather. So on the court for the Royals is Callahan, Mulhard, Howard, Maddox, Contreras, and Jude Callahan, and Luke Jacobson. There we go. Get all the names. Contact in the middle. Contreras called for the foul as he just enters the game. And Emerson Jones at the line to shoot 2. I do apologize. I was mixing up Jones and Johnson a little bit ago. As Jones breaks the tie. 14-13. Royals down 1 now. Misses second. Jacobson climbs the ladder to get the rebound, and Howard's going to bring it across the timeline and go right to the rim. Hits the hardwood, gets up off the floor with some help from Contreras. And Xander Jimenez called for the foul. Looks like the Pride are working late to catch up in foul counts. 7-5 is the foul count. It was 6-3 moments ago. 3:52 on the clock. 3:56. First one made. We are tied back up. Howard with 9 points, leading all scorers in this contest. And Howard making the second. Howard 2 for 3 tonight at the line. Missing an and one earlier in the first half here. And the Royals back up on top. Multiple lead changes in this second quarter. Coming up short on that shot by Lovings. Three-pointer no good from the other side for Davis. And tied up underneath. Jump ball, and the possession this time to the Royals. As Petit and Howard tied up. .333 until halftime. Coming up as our halftime report. We'll break down the first half scores completely. Foul counts. Try to compare this one for the second half, get you all ready to go. Fly to Golf, I appreciate your love. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, which you have because you chatted in. So I know you've subscribed, so I appreciate that as well. Appreciate all our viewers tonight. Appreciate our viewers all day long. As Xander Jimenez called for his second foul. And Howard back at the line to shoot 2 for 3 so far. Now shooting 75% from the line. Coming in for the Pride are Johnson and Wheeler. Howard working his way up to 80% from the free throw line. Royals with a 3-point lead now. Been a close contest the whole way. Jump shot from the right elbow, no good for Wheeler. As Davis collects the ball off of the shin. Off of the shin of Mulhart, but the foul on Callahan with contact on the arm. The Pride are in bonus with the Royals having 8 fouls, 1 and 1. Davis missing the first. Howard collects the rebound. Royals with the ball with a 3-point lead. Under 3 minutes to go. 2:42 on the clock and running. Howard gets the ball knocked loose. Wheeler tries to get it. Davis comes up with it, gets it to Jones. To Johnson. And Jones misses, or Wheeler misses on the attempt. Royals trying to slow things down, recompose this contest. Jacobson three-pointer from the Mission, downtown San Luis Obispo. Our first three-pointer of the contest, Luke Jacobson, LJ, coming in hot. Davis guarded by guarded by, there we go, Callahan. Get a little tongue-tied here as the Royals lead by 6, 154 on the clock. 151 on the clock. 20-14. It's been a long day, ladies and gentlemen, but we're here with you down to the wire. Roman's got to check in. And not only does Roman have to check in, but Evan Goodwin has to check in. As Bellarmine getting ready to head out for the night. They got opening duties tomorrow morning. Howard.
Reverse it! Reverse it!
Moving the ball around to Jacobson. To Benedetti. to Mulhard. 13 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Howard off target. Noziel with the rebound and the putback from the low block right side. And Noziel thrown to the hardwood by Jones. As Jones takes the possession for the Pride, misses the shot. And Noziel with justification on his own rebound. Fighting. A lot of contact on the Mission Prep side of the court. And here goes Davis, a one-on-two drive, misses his shot. Coming up short under the basket, and there's bodies all over the floor in this quarterfinal matchup. 20-14, less than a minute to go, 57.4 seconds on the clock. The Pride with the ball, 35 on their shot clock, a fresh shot clock. Inbounds to Johnson. Ball comes up in Howard's hands. Howard's going coast to coast. And Jones knocking it away. Somebody's calling for a foul. There's a lot of contact in this second quarter. That is for certain. Whether it's legitimate or not is not my call. 20-14 is our score, as it's been for just a minute now. 42 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Benedetti, three-pointer, corner pocket. Comes up a little long. And the shot clock's gone dark. 25 on the game clock. Davis trying to drive on Benedetti, kicks it to the corner. And that shot up and over the basket into the hands of Jones. And Jones with the bucket. Jones with 6 tonight. Out of bounds off of Noziel. Substitution for the Pride. Johnson goes to the bench as Obinyad checks in. And Watson checks in. Howard tries to get a quick shot off, looking for some contact underneath the basket. Nobody calls it. Howard's not happy. Terrence Harris isn't happy. We're going into the break. Royals lead by 4, 20-16. And this is Mission Prep Basketball presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Coming up next is the Sunset Honda halftime report.
Mondays is proud to support Mission Prep at 1407 Auto Park Way in San Luis Obispo. Come check out our Hyundai Getaway Sales event. With new inventory arriving daily, you won't want to miss out on what's going on at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And if you don't feel like coming in, we make it easy with the option to shop from home. For more information, visit HyundaiSlow.com. Mission Prep is driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo, with over 25 years of experience and 5 years serving the SLO area. Mercedes-Benz of San Luis Obispo wants to help you get behind the wheel of your next vehicle. So next time you're in the market for a luxury car, keep it local with Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo.
Get a head start on your New Year's goals with Kennedy Club Fitness. Locations all over San Luis Obispo County. You've got classes, sauna, steam room, tub, and a heated pool. It's where I work out. It's Kennedy Club Fitness. Do you want to eat where the Royals eat? Well, just because the game finishes doesn't mean there's no fifth quarter spot. And for us, it's Milestone Tavern, proud sponsor of Mission Prep, located right off of Foothill with all the TVs, all the fresh drinks, and fantastic food specials every single night. Milestone Tavern is open every day and the favorite spot for our Mission Prep Royals. Milestone Tavern, go check them out.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas. Or take $2,000 off every new Passport and Pilot. Or $3,000 off select new Ridgelines.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Trade in your gas guzzler and get 1,000 over Blue Book from the start.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Welcome back courtside. Joining me is a special guest, Kevin Dolan, the man of the year around these parts. That's all I'm going to say. He's a great guy, great supporter of the broadcast here at Mission Prep, at Prep Sports Network. And we were talking about this game just as we were coming back from commercial. And I told you to throw a headset on because I've commented on it. Some weird calls and some weird not calls in
right.
this game.
Thanks for having me, Brian. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lack of calls and some, I would call, non-calls or bad calls.
Yeah, I feel like there's some calls that could be made, and it could go both ways.
It sure can.
A lot of contact definitely in that second quarter between both these squads, putting bodies on the floor left and right.
Especially under the basket.
And that can result in injuries of players. And we don't want to see anybody get injured, whether it's a Royal or whether it's a member of the Salesian Pride or even the Bishop Montgomery Knights.
Exactly. Nobody needs to get injured in this game.
So
refs need to keep it under control and prevent those injuries.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's been a lot of people wondering about calls all day long. Maybe it's something in the air today. Maybe it's the weather.
You can hear it in the stands. Everyone's from both sides are yelling for something that should have been called. Or
maybe we need to offer the referees a little bit more coffee, or maybe a little less coffee. I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about some of the scoring. The Royals have been battling back and forth to get a 4-point lead. They've led as much as 6 in this contest. They're 20-16, and Jamar Howard is leading the way with 12 points tonight.
Correct.
And how do you feel like your Royals are playing? You've been a Royal faithful for quite some time.
They're playing pretty good. We need to get the ball more into Roman's hands a little bit in the corner. Wyatt, he needs to hit those threes. We're a 3-point shooting team. Roman can hit it from outside like he's making layups.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of the points in this game has also come from fouls. We have a total of, if I'm doing my math right, 7 free throws for the Mission Prep Royals made at the charity strike for their 20 points, 7 of their 20. And then on the other side for the Salesian Pride, we have 6 points of the 16. So a total of 13 points in this 36 points coming by way of the charity strike.
I'm surprised Jaden has only 3 right now. I mean, he's battling tough underneath the board, carrying it mid-court. And he's got, I don't know how many offensive rebounds, but he's doing some hard work out there.
Yeah, he's listed on the roster at 6 foot, and I feel like Jaden Nozio plays like he's 6'5".
Yeah.
He plays a lot bigger than he is, and another guy who does that is Landon Smith. He plays bigger than what he really is.
Boxing out right there, fundamentals.
So that's what we got here. It's a close matchup. How do you think the tournament's gone? You've been here for 2 days now.
Tournament's going well. A lot of close games, a lot of blowout. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of blowouts, but there's been enough of talent that is come up and down this court that is amazing to watch. After 2 days, this is the last game of the second day, and it's been really amazing. The Montgomery and Mission Hills, that was close. That was within 2 points. And Montgomery Bishop Montgomery, yes. They're the reigning champions, and their MVP is still on the floor for them. So Will Smith.
And the winner of this contest between the Royals and the Salesian Pride go on to face Bishop Montgomery tomorrow night at 7:30.
That's going to be a tough game no matter who you play.
and that's our main event for day 3. And the other one is the St. Joseph Knights, who advanced with a win over Mission Hills, 91-53, and they'll face Rancho Verde, another tough team.
Right.
Rancho Verde put up a good one on Clovis North in the battle of what I called the Stallions, 59-38.
And Clovis North is not a team to take lightly either. Their backcourt is fantastic. They know how to move the ball and get it around and actually make buckets. They're a good, solid, fundamental team.
So we have a full slate of basketball coming up for you tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. First game of the day, Bellarmine Prep versus Bakersfield Christian. And Bellarmine, they skipped out before halftime, pulling that LA crowd thing because they got to get ready for tomorrow morning.
Right. So 9 o'clock game time tomorrow.
So they got to be in house roughly about 8 a.m. to start warming up, and then from there, Santa Marcos versus Indio. We have Clovis North versus that was Mission Hills. Clovis North versus Mission Hills. Not quite updated here. And then Pacifica Christian versus the loser of this contest between the Royals and the Pride. At 1:30, 3 o'clock, we got Capital Christian versus Lehigh from Huntsville, Alabama. They came to win, and they changed their ways from Saturday to today, beating up on Bakersfield Christian 71-67.
Yeah, Lehigh, good team, fast-moving team. They came a long way to play some basketball, and the competition is what they're getting out here.
And then at 4:30, we have Taft versus Bullard, and then the semifinals at 6 start with St. Joseph, Rancho Verde, and then Bishop Montgomery versus the winner of this contest.
Right. It's going to be tough. Bishop Montgomery is a team, they're the reigning champions.
So, Kevin, we got to get ready to get back into the game. I want to give you any final last words as your lovely missus is tuning in and probably melting down on the chat. She can't type fast enough to express how she's feeling.
Well, love you, Marcy. We'll see you in a little while.
So, any other final words for the squad before we get?
Nothing. Go Royals. Like to see more of some Aiden in there, but that's coach's decision. We'll see what happens.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll get back to second half action in just minutes. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
Thank you.
The team would like to welcome you to the dealership in San Luis Obispo, where we're confident you'll find the vehicles you're looking for at a price you can afford. Come and check out our full selection of new Chevrolet vehicles or get a great deal on a reliable pre-owned model. No matter which vehicle you decide on, our professional finance team will help you get settled with a competitive financing or lease plan at CB Chevrolet in San Luis Obispo.
We're getting underway here in the second half. Our score is 20-16. Both squads scoring 11 in the second quarter. As the Pride moving it around. Johnson gets the ball stripped by Mulhart. Howard going the other way and lays it in from the left side. And the lead back to 6 for Mission Prep as Howard gets 14 tonight. Petit to Loving to Johnson, to Jones, excuse me. And the Royals come up with the rebound as we approach a minute gone here in the third quarter, 22-16. As I said at halftime, Mission Prep or Salesian will go to the semifinals. And that shot is missed by Howard, out of bounds off of Mission Prep. It's going to be Salesian ball. Inbounds to Claytor. And we have a whistle on the floor on Wyatt Mulhard. Baseline inbounds on the left side.
Belly up, Luke. Belly up. Back pick. Back pick.
Inbounds baseline on the right side. And a quick put up by Emerson Jones with 8 points, leading his squad in scoring. Wyatt Mulhard on that foul before the shot made by Jones. Howard in control of the ball. Howard trying to shake off defenders. Find a spot at the free throw line. Shot goes to the left on the ricochet. Foul on Jaden Nozil. J-Boog with his first foul. Second foul of the quarter for the Royals. 22-18, 4-point lead for Mission Prep. Mission Prep with 4 timeouts. Salesian with 5. Three-pointer, no good for Petit. Rebound to the Royals, Landon Smith across the timeline. Got it by Claytor. Gives the ball to Howard as a little reversal to Nozil. And Alvin Loving going to collect that foul. Contact on Nozil. A blocking push foul. Inbound, Jacobson, Nozil, Howard. Corner, Jacobson, three-pointer. LJ misses. Rebound to DeAndre Petit. Give the assist to Petit. Give the points to Claytor. First points tonight for Aaron Claytor, the 6'3" junior. The lead down to 2 for the Royals. Has led as much as 6 in the quarter. Nozil to Howard. Howard in the lane. Looking to push it back out. Trying to find a man. Finds Mulhard. Mulhard guarded by Loving. Now to Smith. Falls and gives it to Howard. Howard lays it up with 3 seconds. Fresh shot clock. Rebound to Petit. Loving driving in on Howard. Called for the charge. Howard taking the charge, setting the feet. Both teams with 2 team fouls here in the quarter. The lead is 2 for Mission Prep, 22-20. 4:45 on the game clock. This is the biggest test of the season for the Royals at this point. Being pushed to the limit all quarters so far. And a missed shot by Nozil, resulting on a foul on the rebound, committed by Nozil on Emerson Jones. Nozil now with 2 fouls. 3 team fouls for Mission Prep. The game on Saturday against Indio started out down 0-10, going on a 12-4 run to win the game, ultimately, did the Royals over the Rajas. And we're tied up 22 as Howard pulls the trigger on that three-pointer. Howard with 17. Howard will elevate this team if he has to get the win. 3-point lead for the Royals. Loving takes the travel with too many steps. Evan Goodwin checks in for Emerson Jones. Isaiah Davis checks in for Alvin Loving. So on the court for Salesian right now is Johnson, Goodwin, Claytor, Davis, and Petit. Missed shot by Jaden Nozil. Baseline shot up and good for Armani Johnson. Johnson with his first field goal after collecting 2 free throws in the first half. Royals lead by 1, 25 to 24. Landon Smith taking the pass from Nozil, ball on the hardwood. Guarded closely by Davis. 14 on the shot clock, 3-pointer from Mulhard. Left corner, high arcing 3, good from downtown. Mulhard with his first points. 3rd 3-pointer of the night for the Royals. 4-point lead for Mission Prep. As a shot up and good for Goodwin. And he's going to the line for the and one. Landon Smith. 3rd foul for Landon Smith. Landon Smith goes to the bench as Jude Callahan checks in. Jaden Nozil takes a breather as Roman Benedetti checks in. David Andrade getting ready to check in. Shot up and good for Goodwin. Goodwin now with 3. Cutting the lead to 1 quickly on the shot and foul by Landon Smith. 4-point lead to 1-point lead for the Royals. Callahan gets a screen from Andrade. At the left block, no good. Shot pushed out by Andrade to Callahan to Howard. 3-pointer in front of the Royals bench. Howard now with 20. Trying to answer right back for the Pride was Claytor. Eric Claytor no good. And the travel called on Amani Johnson. And JJ with his 5th 20-point game or more for the Royals. Pass from Callahan to Andrade to Howard. And Howard fouled in the lane by Jalen Wheeler. Wheeler's first foul. 3rd team foul for the Pride in the half. Royals lead by 4 as Howard misses the first. Gets 1 more on the foul on the shot. 31-27. And Howard makes the second 5-point lead. 21 on the board for Howard. 3-pointer off target for Alvin Loving. And off the fingertips of the Royals.
Belly up, David!
Davis going to inbound it for the Pride. Inbounds to Wheeler. Wheeler pulls up a jumper from about 10 feet out. Jalen Wheeler with the deuce, his first field goal. Lead down to 3. Royals have led as much as 6 in the quarter as we're fighting for the ball between Howard and Goodwin. And Goodwin comes up with it. Foul on the end of the court. As the camera person is falling asleep. Jude Callahan collects his 2nd foul. Jones at the line to shoot 2. Emerson Jones with 8, 2 free throws already. Misses the first attempt. Lead is still 3 for the Royals. 1:20 3rd quarter, 32-29. Winner advances to the semifinals tomorrow, 7:30, to face Bishop Montgomery. Second one up and good. Lead down to 2. As Jones now has 9 for the Pride. 30-32 is our score. In front of the scorer's table, ball turned over by Benedetti. And Emerson Jones misses the layup. And Wheeler getting some contact underneath from David Andrade, and Wheeler will go to the line for a pair.
Jamie Wheeler at the line, shooting 2.
Wheeler misses the first. Lead still at 2 for the Royals. Here comes the second attempt. 104 on the clock, flicks the wrist, delivers the shot. Wheeler with 3 free throws tonight. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. The lead is 1 for the Royals. Andrade to Callahan. Callahan spins in the lane on the reversal and gets past the big man. Callahan with the bucket. And Jude Callahan with his first points of the year. Davis misses the shot. Rebound to Andrade. Andrade in the stat book once again, getting the rebound this time. Getting his first points of the contest. Jones trying to knock the ball away from Callahan. And Callahan called for the travel. .7. The lead is 3 for the Royals. On the court for the Royals, Roman Benedetti, Wyatt Mulhard, J.J. Howard, David Andrade, and Jude Callahan. On the court for the Pride is Jalen Wheeler, Isaiah Davis, Evan Goodwin, Emerson Jones, and Alvin Lovey. 10 seconds. Shot clock dark. Davis to Loving. Inside, tied up. Howard trying to go for the ball, jump ball, as he ties up with Emerson Jones. 2.9 seconds. It's Mission Prep ball to end the quarter if there is no turnover. High inbounds to Howard, spins, puts up the jumper, and it's good for 2 points at the buzzer. Buzzer beater. Royals lead 36-31 with 1 quarter to play, and Coach Terrence Harris has a smile on his face. We'll be right back. Mission Prep basketball continues.
Feel like ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Holy smokes, a buzzer beater by J.J. Howard gives him 23 tonight as the Royals lead 36-31. The Royals scoring 16 in the third quarter to the Pride's 15. Our score is 36-31. Royals lead by 5. They've led as much as 6 in this half. Winner goes to the semifinals. Coach Terrence Harris is serious. He wants to get this one done. This means the world to him. This is his tournament. He runs it. He wants this win. And we're underway here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, Petit to the rim. And the bucket counts, cutting the lead to 3, 36-33. Petit with 8. The foul on Wyatt Mulhard. 7th team foul. And Petit misses, rebound to Jones. Out of bounds. Goodwin couldn't get his hands to it. Howard takes the inbounds. Luke Jacobson getting ready to check back in. Goodwin guarding Howard. Gets a screen from Andrade. Howard to the rim. Kicks it out. Benedetti three-pointer. Drops the bucket. 39-33. Roman Benedetti with a three-pointer. The Royals' fifth three-pointer of the contest. Andrade coming up with the turnover. And the timeout called by Terrence Harris as Jude Callahan has possession. 7:07 on the clock. We'll take the timeout with a Mission Prep basketball continues on Prep Sports Network.
Let your local Farmers Insurance agent, Jennifer White, put her experience to work for you. Jennifer White proudly serves San Luis Obispo County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Welcome back, courtside, Co-Ed's Court, downtown San Luis Obispo on the campus of Mission College Prep. Royals lead 39-33. 6-point lead as the passes into the backcourt to J.J. Howard from Jude Callahan. Royals with the ball out of the timeout, 7:02 on the clock, and we're running fast here in the fourth quarter. Winner to the semifinals, Howard kicks it to the corner. Mulhard, dead-eye shot, three-pointer counts. Mulhard was 2, total of 6 tonight. And that is the 6th three-pointer for the Royals this evening. A 9-point lead, the biggest lead of this contest. A missed shot by the Pride. Rebound, Wyatt Mulhard. Howard, crossover dribble. Gets a screen by Callahan, giving a thumbs up. And the foul called by DeAndre Petit. His second. 4th team foul. First of the quarter for the Pride. (42-33). Howard crossing over with Callahan. Callahan drives in, lays it off the glass. Callahan gets the blocking foul called on Emerson Jones. And it's Emerson Jones' second. Callahan at the line to shoot 2, trying to increase his totals this season. (42-33) is our score. Aaron Claytor checks in. And misses the second. Rebound comes up with Goodwin. And Salesian going the other way. A very poor finger roll by Claytor. Sends it over the rim. And with 2 minutes gone exactly, Royals still lead by 9. 27 on the shot clock for Salesian. Jones in the lane. Contact with LJ. And Jude Callahan actually gets called for the foul on the backside there. 3rd foul for Callahan, 1 and 1. Or shooting 2 is Emerson Jones. Jones misses the first, makes the second. Jones now with 10 for the Pride. Howard losing control of the dribble. Ball goes out of bounds in front of our camera. Inbounds for Salesian now on the turnover. Claytor, guarded by Mulhard, drives in, kicks it out into the corner. Tip shot by Benedetti. Not allowing it on Johnson. And Howard coming up with it. Royals with the momentum to Nozil. And Nozil is mugged underneath the basket. DeAndre Petit with the mugging, and Jaden Nozil at the line to shoot 2. Nozil with 3 points tonight. Howard leads all scorers with 23. His 5th 20-plus point game. And Nozil misses again. 8-point lead for the Royals. They've led as much as 9. Haven't been able to get to the double digits yet. 3-pointer by Petit, no good. Howard collects the ball. Petit on the bad pass. Into the lane. Contact to Howard. Wait in the official call. Howard gets called for the blocking foul. 9 fouls for the Royals as a team in this half. 2 more than the first half. DeAndre Petit at the line to shoot 2, has 8 points tonight. Misses the first off the front of the rim. Isaiah Davis checks in. Checking in for Amani Johnson. And the lead cut to 7 with the second make, and Petit with 9 points in this contest. Royals lead 42-35 with less than 5 minutes to go now in this quarterfinal matchup. Howard loses the dribble. Petit going the other way, lays it in off the square. And Petit hits double digits to join Emerson Jones. Petit 11, Jones 10 for the Pride. Nozil setting the offense for Terrence Harris and the Royals. The lead down to 5 for Mission Prep. Biggest lead of the night, 9 here in this fourth quarter. No shot. Pushing foul on the dribble. Before the shot came. So Howard's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1. Evan Goodwin called for that one. As the Salesian Pride are in bonus. And with 4:20 remaining in the fourth quarter, our score is 42-37. 4s and 2s and Wild on the scoreboard. We'll be right back.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome courtside. I'm Brian Stanley joining you. Stay tuned for our postgame show, as Terrence Harris will be joining us for our postgame interview. We'll see how it goes. Royals lead 42-37 here in the fourth quarter. 4:20 remains on the clock. Let's get back courtside.
Dad. Breezy. Breezy.
Howard makes the first on the 1-and-1. Trying to relay a message to the camera person. As Howard makes both, 25 for Howard. The lead is back to 7 for the Royals. Emerson Jones and the black door blocked by Howard on Claytor. And contact on the arm.
Number 23, J.J. Howard. DeAndre Petit at the line, shooting 2.
And Howard called for the foul on DeAndre Petit. Howard with his third foul. Petit at the line to shoot 2. 4 minutes to go in this contest. I do appreciate the notes and letting me know what's working and what's not working in the broadcast. That's what the chat's also for, as I'm watching the game live. Petit makes the second. The lead's down to 6. 12 for Petit in this contest. Less than 4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Royals trying to get to the semifinal. Illegal screen called on Luke Jacobson. Terrence Harris isn't liking that call. His first foul. And we're in double bonus for the Royals. Given that it was a Royals offensive foul, the Salesian Pride do not get the opportunity to take some shots yet. But the next time they get fouled on a non-shooting foul, it is going to be double bonus. Howard comes up with the loose ball. Trying to slow things down. Howard with a floating jumper from the right side. And Howard with 27. Looking for his second 30-point game of his season. Amani Johnson checks in for the Pride as Evan Goodwin takes a breather. Inbounds to Johnson into the right corner. He drives baseline on Howard. They push it back out to Jones. And Petit drives in. Rebound underneath to Benedetti, and timeout called by Terrence Harris. And a full timeout taken by Harris. We'll join him in the timeout. We'll be right back. Healthy Crave is a proud sponsor of Mission Prep Basketball and Mission Prep Athletics. They have the best protein bowls and smoothies in San Luis Obispo. And we want you to go check them out at 942 Charles Street here in San Luis Obispo. The Healthy Crave, a proud supporting sponsor of Mission Prep Basketball on Prep Sports Networks.
Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo, with over 25 years of experience and 5 years serving the SLO area. Mercedes-Benz of San Luis Obispo wants to help you get behind the wheel of your next vehicle. So next time you're in the market for a luxury car, keep it local with Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo.
Second half action is presented by Cafe Roma. Cafe Roma is located in the San Luis Obispo Railroad Square. You won't find better fine Italian dining on the Central Coast than Cafe Roma. And they are a proud supporting sponsor of the second half action here at the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. To make your reservations and enjoy the best food and dining experience in San Luis Obispo, visit CafeRomaSlow.com. 2:49 remains in this contest. Mission Prep leads by 8, 46-38. Howard with the inbounds. Goes right to the rim, misses it, puts up the second chance point. And Howard now with 29. The lead is officially double digits. Mission Prep needs to keep their foot on the throttle to get this one done. Nozil trying to pick up the back pocket steal on Claytor. And in the process of doing so, we have a foul committed by J.J. Howard. And Howard now with 4. With 2:21 remaining, Howard in foul trouble. And Davis makes both of them count for the Royals. Excuse me, for the Pride. Cutting the Royals lead to 8, 48-40, 2:21. Howard to Buggs, Buggs to Howard. Howard slowing things down here for the Royals, trying to burn clock as the Royals try to secure the victory to get to the semifinals. Can't wait to talk to Coach after the game. Howard gets the double coverage. Ball comes loose. Claytor comes up with it, pushes it forward to Jimenez. Shot no good. Petit with the rebound, put back, no good. Jimenez trying to chase the ball down. And a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. And Mission Prep is presented by California Fresh Market, your headquarters for all your hoops party supplies, featuring the largest craft beer selection on the Central Coast and game day appetizers from their famous Hot Wing Bar. Their selection of USDA prime and premium Wagyu beef is unmatched. California Fresh Market is a proud supporter of Mission Prep Athletics. And Milestone Tavern is the official post-game hangout spot of the Mission Prep Royals. Come out and hang out with the Royals after big wins. Doubt they'll be there tonight because we got to get back to action tomorrow. But I think you can count on us being there Wednesday night. Mission Prep, proud supporting sponsor, Milestone Tavern. Love that place. Inbounds to Jones, Emerson Jones. Called for the travel with 147. Royals ball. This place is going crazy. Let's see how it plays out with 147 remaining. Inbounds to Jay Boog from Howard. Guarded by Elijah Davis. Brings it across the timeline. Howard with it. And immediately the foul is called on Amani Johnson. Howard goes to the line for the 1-and-1. If he makes the first, he gets the second. He misses the first. Well, he doesn't get the second if he misses the first. That's simple. It's a 1-and-1. Second one's a bonus. And we don't have to worry about it because he's going to get the second. Howard now with 30. Howard with an opportunity to break the scorebook for the second night in a row. As my scorebook only goes to 30. Have to redesign this after Howard gets done. And Howard breaks the scorebook. 31 for Howard tonight. scored 50-40, back to 10 for the lead for the Royals. Shot missed on the baseline by Emerson Jones. And Howard with a smile on his face. Baseline left side, Royals ball following the whistle. Wyatt comes up court. And the foul dished out to DeAndre Petit, his fourth. (50-40), 122. And if you can hear the coach in the background, he's saying 3 stops. That's all we need to get this W. As Mulhard at the line. Not trying to give coaches too many of his secrets away. Mulhard now with 7. Mulhard now with 8. The lead is 12. The biggest lead of the night for either squad. Three-pointer, Claytor, no good. Rebound to Jones. Claytor, three-pointer, rims in and out. Rebound to Mulhard. Finds Nozil, clears it out to Howard. Howard with a clear lane to the rim. Reverse layup and good. 14 is the lead for Mission Prep with 55 seconds to go. Howard matching his season high with 33 as Amani Johnson sinks a three-pointer, cuts the lead to 9 with 45 seconds. Cuts the lead to 11 with 45 seconds. Carlton Brown in the house tonight. Thank you, Carlton Brown. Attending the University of Nevada, where senior football player R.J. Esmond was committed, or is now committed. And Journey's playing in the background. Don't stop believing. 11-point lead for the Royals. Don't stop believing. That's right, Coach. Even Coach listens to the broadcast during the games. 45 seconds, inbounds to Jay Boog, back to Howard. The game is keep away now for the Royals. 25 on the shot clock. Salesian knocks the ball loose. And that miscommunication pass to Claytor sells out of bounds. 27.9 seconds. The lead is 11. It's going to take a miracle here for Salesian to pull the W. Howard escapes with the ball by the skin of his chinny chin chin. And the foul called on Johnson. Jaden Oziel at the line to shoot 2. (54-43), 16-point lead. Champ checking in as the student section goes crazy. J.J. Howard goes to the bench with 33 tonight as Champ Morrissey checks into the ball game. And Jaden Nozil drops both of them. Nozil with 5 points from the free throw line tonight. Student section calling for players off the bench. 10 seconds remain. Got to get across the timeline. And that's the game. As players have accepted the scoreboard, 56-43. The Royals are 8-0 for the first time in 17 years. Our final score is 56-43. And Neil Diamond comes alive once again as we await Coach Terrence Harris. And we're going to get his mic ready for him. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll be back with more Mission Prep Christmas Classic, but in moments, Coach Terrence Harris will join us. But I want to tell you, things kick off tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Bellarmine Prep versus Bakersfield Christian. 10:30, San Marcos versus Indio. 12 p.m., we have Mission Hills versus Clovis North. 1:30, Pacifica Christian versus Salesian Prep. 3 o'clock, Capital Christian versus Lehigh. 4:30, Taft versus Bullard. 6 p.m., the first semifinal, St. Joseph versus Rancho Verde. And 7:30, Bishop Montgomery in the second semifinal versus your Mission Prep Royals. And coming out of the huddle is Terrence Harris leading the scores tonight. J.J. Howard, 33. Back-to-back nights at the Christmas Classic of 33 points. And Howard with his 5th season game of 20 plus, his second of 30 plus. And the Royals pick up the win, winning another contest this season. They are 8-0 for the first time. Since 2006, 2007, as Coach is joined by his family. We'll give him a moment. But let's go to the selfie cam. You're good, Coach. Take as much time as you need. I'll turn your, take a minute. Take a minute. Coach gonna say hi to Asani Berkeley. Excuse me, Carlton Brown, that is, not Asani Berkeley. I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking Sonny, but we got some alumni in the house. Carlton Brown played in this tournament a number of times during his time here at Mission College Prep. Good game, Coach. Good game. Whenever you're ready, I'll turn your mic up for you.
Turn me up, baby.
Okay, Coach. Well, we're going to start off with a stat, because I know you love my stats so much.
Stat man.
Okay, this is the first time one of your squads has gone 8-0 since your first year here at Mission Prep, 2006, 2007.
Wait, this is the first time ever? The first, is that what you said?
In your tenure, since 2006, 2007, this is the first. So it's been 17 years to get there again.
First time we got.
To get there again. So you did it.
I did it our first year.
Correct.
I believe that.
And then you did it, and then you've done it again 17 years later.
Wow. Well, hey.
And how does it feel to?
You had your stat sheet in front of.
It's all right. They don't need to see my face. It's all about you. We got our fans in the background.
No way. All about these kids, man. I'm so proud of them, B-Stan. I'm so proud of these guys for how hard they played tonight. They gave guts and effort and energy. They stayed locked in. They stayed committed to a plan. We couldn't get anything going on offense. We scrapped so much of our stuff and just said, hey, we're going to play simple, got guys making shots in the corners when they had to make them. I mean, I'm just proud of the effort from these guys tonight. This is what we play for.
I've told you a couple times during this tournament and leading up to this tournament that I think this is a special team. And this is the first time I want to publicly say this. And this is the type of game that shows why this team is special. Facing adversity in the first quarter against a team that would not let up, and your team just kept grinding and grinding and defeating the opponent until they ultimately gave in.
I mean, this team is a gritty team. And what we didn't know early was how well we would compete against, some top level. We liked what we saw, but we didn't know how we would compete against some top level. Today we played against one of the better defenses. I mean, it gets harder tomorrow. Bishop Montgomery is a monster on the defensive end. But we played against a really good defensive team. And even more importantly, we played against a team that executes on offense. And we were able to stay in the moment and play a heck of a defensive game. We got a long ways to go. We're just 1-0 today, right?
Yes.
But for our guys, as much as anything, it's a mindset that, hey, we belong here. We belong here.
Now, let's take. I just want to take this a little bit bigger of a picture for everybody that's maybe watching outside the area. The Mission Prep Christmas Classic now has 2 Central Coast teams in the semifinals.
Yeah. I think I said when we had JJ's signing day, I talked about the fact that, it's big for the Central Coast to have a guy like this signing. But what people don't understand is that the Central Coast has some really good basketball. In the last number of years, we've had Gage Gomez. We've got JJ this year. We've had a number of guys, Kyle Colvin. We've had a number of guys go on and play. And this coast has some really good basketball. And, we want to keep representing. It's just one game. It's just one game. But we're proud of where we are today, happy for these kids, and stoked about the opportunity to play one of the big dogs in the state tomorrow.
And what's it going to take to get that 1-0 victory tomorrow?
Oh, man. It's going to take precision on offense. It's going to take willpower on the boards. And it's going to take just a monstrous effort on defense, playing against some really good guards and a really good big. So I haven't watched a lot of film yet. We'll study up and see what we can do.
When's the last time Mission Prep has been in a Christmas Classic semifinal?
I don't know. You would know better than I have.
I'm going to look that up tonight. I'll have an answer tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been there a few times, but it's definitely been a few years. You know what? I know I've said I'm proud of these guys, but we had a ton of alumni in the house today, which is one of the most fun parts of the Christmas Classic. And we had a really good crowd, and I'm proud of my guys for stepping up. In a tense moment, playing in front of the guys that they that came before them, and playing in front of a big crowd and having a great showing today.
I you're proud of the alumni. Yeah. I'm excited that I had Waz in the background of my show.
Hey,
that's
the legend.
The legend, right? He was bombing my show.
I think you told me before the game that we had to win so you can watch San Jose State play, and we delivered for you.
Yeah, appreciate it, Coach. I'll let you get out of here. Thanks for delivering. 12:30 tomorrow. San Jose State plays in the Potato Bowl. So I appreciate it. Our final score, big one here for the Royals, 56-43. Coach delivers on his promise to give me the W so I can enjoy my Spartans and call your game tomorrow night. Mission Prep Royals in the semifinals, along with St. Joseph Knights, the Bishop Montgomery Knights, and let's get that one more. I forgot. A lot of people here today. And Rancho Verde Mustangs. So there we go. Rancho Verde Mustangs, the Bishop Montgomery Knights, the St. Joseph Knights, and your Mission Prep Royals all in semifinals. But we'll have all the action tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here on Prep Sports Network. Appreciate everybody tuning in today.